If you know me well, you know that I've watched over hundreds of K dramas and I'm avid K drama viewer. And today I have curated for you the top 10 K drama list, and I am recommending you those, and you're going to absolutely love these if you give these a try. So please watch this video till the end, and you're going to find that perfect K drama for your taste. These are literally the dramas that are best in their own categories, and they range from very different topics, from rom-coms to literally psycho thrillers. So the first drama that made it to the list of top 10 is Business Proposal. This drama is the goat of rom-com. It's just too good for you to not watch it. Just give it a go. The chemistry between the main leads and the second leads is so amazing, and they have done a great job at portraying the characters. And it's funny, it's engaging, it's authentic, it feels just authentic and nice. You're going to love it. To give it a try, it's a full package. Okay, I want to clarify, none of these dramas are in any particular order. These are just my 10 top rated dramas, and not in any particular sequence, because I just can't give them a sequence. Okay, the next one is Crash Landing. Yes, oh my god, I absolutely love dramas that include military drama, and it has action, it has emotional depth, it has the sweet, cute male leads, and it has just everything that you want to see in a drama. It also has found family trope. It is basically about a girl who accidentally, while paragliding, enters North Korea, and then there is this soldier who protects her and tries to send her back to South Korea. You're going to absolutely love that drama if you like such type of plot or storyline. So do give it a try. It's amazing. The next drama that I absolutely enjoyed is Twinkling Watermelon. When it came out, I watched Twinkling Watermelon, and it was just so amazing. This drama also represented deaf people in a very nice manner, and it has a mystical feeling to it. It's a bit going to the a son is going to the past to see his dad and his parents, and then there is a friend group, and then there is also their daughter-in-law, like, who's going to become. If you don't get it now, just go and watch it. You're going to absolutely love it. It's very slice of life, and very youthful and very fresh. And if you want to watch something that you can just enjoy and relax to, uh, you're going to love it. Go give it a try. The next drama that made it to the list of top 10 is When Life Gives You 10 Chances. Oh my god, the acting Ayu has done in this drama is absolutely incredible. It's just so good. This drama is just so good, so satisfying. It's life changing. And if you watch it and if you feel that emotional depth of the characters, it's about three generation of women who are just trying to survive, and making lives better for their children, for their own daughters. The main lead of this drama, who is Nyangwon is who is played by Park Bogum. He is just the most greenest green flag character you'll ever see in a drama, I guess. And everyone who has watched it just knows it. And if you haven't watched it, and if you want to watch something that will teach you how to swim through life, so you should give it a try. Swim, swim. The next drama that I want to recommend to everyone out here is Reply 1998. Reply 1998 is a type of drama which you can literally watch with your family. It's just so good, and there are families that live in the same neighborhood, and there's a friend group uh, of kids. So uh, you can feel the connection of all these families and all these characters, and you can see in this drama how they're going through life, and how they're helping each other, and how there are different things going on. Trust me, if you want to watch something that has everything, that is funny, emotional, nostalgic, and soothing, you're going to absolutely love this drama. Just give it a go, and it's amazing. The next drama on this list is Snowdrop. Now, a lot of people might not agree with me on this one because it's not as popular as any of these in the list. But Snowdrop for me has made it into the top 10 list. Why? Because the plot is so convincing. I really like the fact that there is a North Korean spy that has entered into a university and has there is this whole hostage situation. The girl he likes is also a hostage, and she took care of him when she didn't know that he was a North Korean spy. And there is also another lead detective, and then there are two senior detectives. Their chemistry is just so amazing as well. I don't exactly remember what was her name, the lady character, and she was just so good. She was like strong, bold women, and I absolutely fell in love with her character. And I guess her name was Jang Hana. Uh, I don't remember, but trust me, if you like bold female characters, do give this drama a try. The next drama that I would absolutely love to recommend to all of you is the 2060 classic Descendants of the Sun. If you haven't watched this one, well, there is a very much likely that you have already watched it. But if you haven't, go, just watch it once. Just watch it. I don't want to say much about it. You can always search and get the info on why you should watch this one. And I just want to say, go give it a try. And it is also a full package. You're going to love it. Okay, so these recommendations were all like nice dramas. You can feel them well. You're going to absolutely love them. Some of them are really emotional. You're going to cry with them. Some are very funny. You're gonna laugh while watching these, and you're gonna feel various emotions. But the next few dramas that made it to the top 10 list are so good and so crazy and mind bending dramas. Okay, so these will make you feel all sorts of emotions, very complex characters. I have to say, even though the K dramas are known for rom coms, they do thriller very well. They just know how to do it. It all makes sense. And let's get into the recommendations now. The next drama that I absolutely admire and have watched multiple times is Peak Hero Class 1. Okay, so a lot of people just don't go watch it because it is an action-packed drama, and if you don't like action, I also did not used to like action, but now that I've watched this one, I keep going back to it because the characters are very emotionally intense, and I love that. So here there is that emotional intimacy I can feel with myself to the characters. I am going to absolutely watch it and absolutely love it. So, and also the action is just so good. The characters are amazing. Suo and Shion, oh my god, they're just so good. The friendship dynamic is so good, and you can relate to a lot of things in this drama. The character of the villain in the first season, who was first their friend, and there is this insecurity budding in. It's very realistic, but yeah, there is viewer discretion. If you can't handle a lot of violence, please don't watch this drama, and also don't watch the recommendations that I'm going to give further. Yeah, but there are a lot of honorable mentions at the end of the video, so you can stay because there are also some soothing and good K dramas in the honorable mentions list. The next one on the list is Penthouse. Oh my god, that drama was just mind bending. If you have watched Indian TV shows or any other shows where someone just dies and then they come back to life, and then there is someone else who is trying to kill them, and then there is a lot of things that they want, something they want revenge or they want their property, and there's all this crazy shit happening, and a lot of the characters are just insane. So if you want to watch such type of drama, go watch Penthouse, and you are going to thank me on this one because it is crazy. But yeah, it is very long. It has like 3 seasons and so many episodes. So it is some sort of commitment to watch it. So the next drama that has blown my mind, have made me go crazy and insane, and had me thinking about all sorts of crazy possibilities, is Mouse. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, this is a drama about psychopathic killings, and it is really, really crazy. If you can't handle dramas which have very ugly scenes and a lot of violence, just don't watch it if you're someone like that. But if you can watch it and you're a bit insane like me as well, you should go watch it. It's just crazy. It's just so good. There are no loopholes literally in this drama. I love such dramas which end so well when there are so many plot lines going on at the same time, and the drama and the writers have such a good job to fill all the holes at the end of the story and create a satisfying and a good ending. It's just amazing, and having such an insane plot and being able to showcase it in such an amazing manner, and also the actors are just so good. The detective's character, you're going to love it. So do give it a go. We have already made it to the top 10 list, and I've already given you 10 recommendations that you should definitely watch. Now, there were, okay, so please don't come at me in the comments. There might be a lot of K dramas that are your favorites, but maybe I haven't watched those, and maybe there are a few things that I personally did not enjoy, because it is very subjective, and everyone has their own choices. So do put those in the comments, and if I haven't watched those, I'm definitely going to watch it. And who knows, maybe they'll make it to the next recommendation video. It's not the end right now. There are few honorable mentions, and these are the K dramas that couldn't make it to the top 10, but they are just so good. You should also give them a watch. And okay, so let's get started. The first one is 2521. Okay, so it is a bit of a K drama, more than a drama, but it is set in the 90s. It is about fencing, a sport, and you can feel that spirit of playing a sport in this drama, and the characters are very hardworking, and you can feel their problems, how the male leads tackle these. I don't think they tackle it well, but yeah, it is very realistic, and in the starting you can see those elements of the 90s, the tech that was used back then, and a lot of stuff. So I really enjoyed it. But yeah, if you're someone who just wants to watch happy endings, please don't watch it. You're not going to like. The next drama in the honorable mentions is Vincenzo. Vincenzo is an amazing drama. It has literally everything. The reason it couldn't make it to the top 10 is because I just couldn't watch it in one go. There were so many episodes, and I don't know, maybe I got a bit bored in between. But later I completed it when I was tried to watch it again. So yeah, but it just couldn't make it to the top 10. But a lot of people absolutely love it. There's Found Family, there are amazing neighbors they have, and there's this whole team of Vincenzo Casano, who is an Italian mafia, and he's not very rigid, he's nice. So absolutely go watch it. There is also a tinge of romance, and the chemistry is so good. There is a bit of violence. If you can't watch it, maybe you can skip the scenes, and or maybe you just don't watch it. But yeah, do give it a try. So the last honorable mention of this video goes to Hometown Cha Cha Cha. This drama was just so good. It's very slice of life. You're going to absolutely love it if you're craving something very soothing and enjoyable, where the leads are more like friends, or maybe they are always bickering basically. There is also a mystery, a bit of a mystery to this guy who is doing all the odd jobs in the countryside village, and why is he doing that? So there is a bit of a mystery to it. You're gonna find out when you watch the series. And one scene that I absolutely admire in this drama is when they realize that they like each other. Okay. and you can feel that emotional intimacy and that depth. That was just so amazing. If you like to watch something that is soothing, nice, intimate, emotional, and funny at the same time, you're going to absolutely love this one. This was the last recommendation of the video. I am going to bring more recommendations as I watch more of these. So this was literally the top sauce. If you absolutely love any of these dramas, do put the comment, and if I forgot to mention your favorite drama, please put it in the comments so I can watch it. Okay, so thank you, and this is for this video, and let's see you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.